Good morning. Good morning. Oh my goodness. It's Saturday. I had to close the curtain. Look at this. I know. There's so much snow outside that the sun is reflecting back up and doubling the amount of light out there. We got, um, we had 5 inches of snow as of noon yesterday. And of course, we know it just kept snowing and snowing and snowing. Oh my goodness. I didn't put that back. I know I got distracted. So, anyways, it kept snowing, so we've got a lot of snow out there. Looks like the cats dropped my corkboard piece. I have it right here. I just got busy and didn't put it back. Good morning, everybody. Who have we got here? We have Cindy King. We have Barb. We have Jesse. And I'm sure there are many more. Um, Thank you for being here. Um, this year, I want to focus on the new person. Oh, Doug's here too. Good morning, Doug. I want to focus on the new person just coming into this hobby or this industry of embroidery and knowing that it's an expensive hobby. I mean, just the equipment at for the embroidery machine itself, the lowest cost new piece you're going to find is about $900 for a little 4x4 frame. And then of course you um, outgrow that in a minute. So you're making another investment for a larger frame, and then you make another investment. And that's just the equipment. You got the stabilizer, you've got needles because you got to change those needles about every 8 hours or so. Um, what else have you got? What other stuff? Oh, and then all the gadgets, hoops. You want specialty hoops. Uh, and then, of course, there's the software. The software, you don't have to have software. You can take your design file from wherever you get it. You can take your design file and load it straight to a thumb drive, or if you connect directly to your machine, you can load it straight to the machine. But here, what if you want to add some words? Or you want to take two files and put them together and add some words? Well, you need software for that. And yes, you can find all kinds of software. And depending on how far, um, how many features you want in software, you can spend a little bit of money or a lot of money. Well, today, yes, Barb, exactly. Barb is saying that yes, this hobby is expensive, but there are other hobbies that are just as expensive, or if not more so. And you are absolutely right. Um, Now, on the other hand, you could do diamond painting, which is just those little beads that get stuck. It's like color by numbers with little crystal beads. Not very expensive. Creativity is there, but here we're talking about embroidery. Anyways, software. So you could spend a couple of $100s on software, or a couple of $1,000, or many thousands of dollars. Good morning, Frank. Oh, actually, Frank is over across the water over there. And so for him, it's afternoon. Who else came in? Facebook user is here. And Woody, I thought I saw Woody. Good morning. So today I want to focus on a piece of software that I actually started with back 100 years ago. That's still out there, still functional, still available, and to start using it, it is free. Got some really decent basic functions that we're going to go over today. And that software is Embrilliance. Now, we're going to share our screen today. Hi. So we're going to go. Let's see, what are we doing here? I know I have another window open. There it is. So we're going to go to the Embrilliance website. Embrilliance. This is Brian. Brian built the software. It's awesome software. And this software is built in modules. There's several modules, and you can go from basic, just editing all the way up into digitizing. And you can build these modules as you are ready for them or as you find you have a need for them. But today, we're going to download the Embrilliance platform. The thing about the software is all the features are in the software when you download them. When you download the Embrilliance platform, you're downloading everything that Embrilliance offers. But you don't have access to any of that information yet. Not until you purchase the license for the feature that you're looking for. All right. So you download the software and you install it. So now you go to open it. Now, I don't know if this is exactly what's going to happen when you open it because I already have the software. I already have all of my licenses. But for today, I removed all those licenses. So now the software is asking me to put them back in. I don't want to do that yet because that's not what I want to talk to you about. So I'm just going to press continue. And then it's going to start asking me for licenses again. So I'm going to cancel that, cancel that, cancel that, cancel that. So how do I know that that's all I've got is the platform, the free platform? If I go to under the help tab, the drop down menu for the help, and I look at serial numbers, there's nothing in there. So I know I am working with the free version. That's all it is. As you can see, it has some basic pieces. There's some sizing. You bring your file in. You can add text. And that's what we're going to do. So here I am. I've got a 5x, we can size our hoop. Let's do that. Go here. And I'm only working with a 5x7 hoop. So I am going to 5x7. That is 130 millimeters by 180 millimeters. Where'd that one go? 180 by 3, 150. Oh, silly me. It's already there. And I can rotate that hoop to be taller than it is wide. Or again, wider than it is tall. And we've selected that. We can enlarge our screen area, make it smaller, make it larger. And this is the way I like to work. So what do I want to do? I want to build a design file to take over to my machine. My machine, remember, we're going all the way back to my beginnings. My machine had a 5x7 field, which is why I'm using this 180 millimeter by 130 millimeter framing. I'm going to go and open a design file. Oops, we don't want to get into client's design files. We want to go to our embroideries. Now I have this file folder that has all these categories. And and my pre-made files are all in here. We're going to go to sock monkeys. Sock monkeys are kind of near and dear to my heart. I grew up with them. I live in Rockford, Illinois, and which is considered the home of the sock monkey. So yeah, we're going to bring in here. Let's bring in the sock monkey with his balloon. There he is. And we're going to move him over here. And we want to put something else in this frame. Do we want to put another sock monkey? Well, we can do that. We can merge a working file, which will allow us to bring in another sock monkey. Let's see. She's a little bit larger. We can do some changes. I'm going to flip her over. There we are. And we can do some minor resizing. That's as far as we can resize in this particular software. Well, don't really care for her. So we're going to delete. But we still want to put something here. So we're going to put some lettering. We're going to put some text. We're going to go to our text, move this in place, go over here and write. Oh, come along now. HAPPY, birthday to me. And then we're going to set it in multiple lines. Yep. And then we're going to choose our letter style. Oh, there's not a lot of options here, is there? I tell you what, there are, but you have to go find them. And how do you add lettering to your software? Well, we go back to our window and we search whatever browser you're using. We search for BX fonts for machine embroidery. And there are hundreds, more than hundreds. And you find somebody that sells font sets that you can load into your software, which will allow you to add all types of lettering. I like to find lettering that was created in Brilliance so that it becomes a native software or a native BX font, which means that it's scalable. You don't have to buy the multiple sizes to get the resizing. If it's native to Brilliance, it will allow you to resize. So remember, this is a free software. Yes, you may have to buy your fonts, but it will allow you all kinds of versatility. Now, so we made a happy birthday. What do we want to do with this? What else do we want to do with this? This is free software. This is going to allow us to add multiple design files to create a new design. This is going to allow us to add lettering. Well, let's go back to the lettering. Let's do an arch. Do, do, do. Oh, that's cute. There's happy. Oh, let's go back in and change the direction of our hoop. Remember, we can do that. And apply. And we say okay. We move our monkey into the middle. We put our happy up here. We can change our radius a little bit. We can change the colors. We can change the brand of thread. So we have different colors. This is all built into the software. This is all of the unlocked features in the software platform. What else do we want to do? Do we want to add some more lettering? Happy. And enter. Change our radius. Oops. Place on the bottom. There we go. Move. Did you know that you could take your letters, you can select a letter and move it anywhere you want? Left or right, up or down. Yeah. For free software, it's very basic, yes, but it's also very functional until you're ready to purchase the next module or you're ready to update or upgrade to a different software. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh my goodness, I've got all these comments I missed. Diamond painting. I have a friend who loves diamond painting. She has diamond painting everywhere. Gusta, are you in here somewhere? Hey, Gustav, good morning. Now I see you. Yes, I do. Good morning. Oh, where are we? Somehow or another, my system's not keeping up with the comments. All right, Doug is asking about the outputs. Well, let's go take a look and see what this does. Okay, I got to go back. Cindy's talking about the home of the sock monkey. The red heel sock, the knitting of the red heel sock, which is what is used when you cut it apart to make the sock monkey, was designed and knitted in Rockford, Illinois. It has since moved someplace else, but of course, you know there's a when you buy the red heel socks, you get a pattern for an elephant and a monkey, and the sock monkey, like I said, near and dear to my heart. Okay, Frank, let's go take a look at the output. Okay, so here's my design. I want to go to File, and I can save the stitch and the working file. The working file is will allow me to continue to edit. later if I want to edit, or the stitch file, which is the machine file. All right. So if I make this selection, save stitch and working file, oh, that's something new for me. The design page contains elements that are not licensed to be saved. Wonder if they're talking about my monkey. Let's try that again. Yeah, they were talking about my monkey. Well then, that's poopy. No. Okay, I got it. I got it. So we have our monkey. We're going to place our monkey wherever in the screen we want it. We're going to add our lettering. Then we're going to delete the monkey, save our lettering, which will allow us to put the monkey on the machine and then add the lettering at the machine in the placement that we have it here. So we're still going back to save, stitch, and working. And I'm just going to save this in my downloads so I know where it is. Okay, Doug, here you are. Let's see. You're looking for an IO. Doug, is that IO for the Buridan machine? Is that a native digitizing file or is that a machine file? I'm not finding it on this list. But you can use the DST file. And cancel. Let's see. I'm glad you stopped in to say hi. Okay, actually, I compared to other softwares, Cindy wants to know if the software is expensive. Compared to other softwares, I do not think so. Okay, so again, you start out with, you downloaded the free software. Let's go back to the Embroiling's website. Okay, so I actually started right at the top and went with Essentials. Essentials because um, I needed some essential work. I needed to be able to uh, add the lettering, maybe do some borders, do some overlaps of design files, um, sort colors and stops. So I needed to do some essential editing. So I started with the essentials. The essentials is a $139 module. Now, Brian's awesome. He puts a discount code out there virtually every month. So look for discount codes. Now, if you're going to the next one, Enthusiast, which allows us to do other things, yes, that one's a little pricier. And you do not have to have Essentials to use Enthusiast. You don't have to buy Essentials first. You can buy Enthusiast. You can buy any of the pieces independent of the others. What you get is a licensing code that you put in the software and it releases the locks, it unlocks those features. Essentials, like I said, great start. Enthusiast allows you to get down to the stitch level and pull individual stitches and cut pieces apart, and it's awesome. And then density repair. If you have a file if you have a design file that you put on the screen in the workspace, and then you put another piece on top, all of that space where they overlap, that's thick, thick with stitches. And density repair will show you where it is thick and where you need to do some editing to get rid of some of that bulk. Let's see. Do, do, do. Barb, I'm right there with you. Um, that's what I loved about this module system is you could buy what you needed as you needed it without feeling overwhelmed by all of the new features. And while we're here, I'm going to take you to another location. I'm going to go to YouTube. While we're here, I want you to search in Brilliance in YouTube. And I want you to look at all of the educational resources here for the software. Now, my favorite is Lisa Shaw. Lisa Shaw, who is an educator of Embrilliance. She has her own channels as well as educational content on the Embrilliance YouTube page. She is an amazing educator. Brian's got pieces in here as well. Where'd you go? Look at all this content. Here. Now this is the Stitch Artist. Stitch Artist is the actual digitizing module. Brian talks to you about drawing in Stitch Artist, creating files in Stitch Artist. He also, of course, there's some of the older pieces. There we are. Oh, that's more Stitch Artist. Here we go. Embrilliance Quick Tip, how to remove hidden stitches. Again, remember I was talking about that overlapping. The educational content in here is phenomenal. And it's geared toward the person who has just starting. So again, this is my favorite software. You start with the free software or a module or two, and you can educate yourself to learn what it is you're trying to do. I love this software. So that's about it for today. I'm going to hang out here for a minute, see if you have any questions. Embrilliance, this free software module, this free software platform is a great way for the new user to start building files to take to their machine to stitch. When I started 12 some years ago, one of the things I've always done is I've always test stitched my my files for people, just because that's what I do as a digitizer. I started with that little 5x7 machine, and when I was putting design files together for what I call production, where I'm actually stitching for the client, I used this software. I did not own software at that point. I used the Embrilliance software to build files. It's a great software. Lisa Shaw and Brian are both wonderful educators. Cindy's right. There are a lot of YouTube users. There are a lot of YouTube channels that teach Embrilliance. Um, yes, Barb. Uh, So Art is another embroidery software, and they have a 30-day trial. It's $75. Take a look at what features if that's the direction you want to go to. You can always go to YouTube and preview what the software can do for you. Okay, before we end, I need to let you know I'm not going to be here next week. I'm going to California. As far as I know, they don't have any snow there. I'm going to Impressions Expo in Long Beach. There's an all day class that I want to take with Eric and Justin. And gosh, I'm so sorry. I always forget this third person's name, but it's three educators. It's an all day thing. Um, Thank you, Cindy. You know, I'm still thinking about cutting it. So I will be flying out on Wednesday and coming back on Sunday. Um, I'll have my computer with me, so Cindy doesn't want me to cut it. Okay, so I'll have my computer with me. I'll be doing some digitizing, but I'm hoping to spend more time networking. So if you need me, I'm there. You know, I'm always there for you guys. All right, with that, we're going to say, wait a minute. Wasn't that fun? Do you have more questions? Do you want to learn something new? Join me at quicktostitch.com for coffee and conversation, and we'll talk about it. Embroidery machines, designs, and business. Hope to see you soon. Bye now.